Hey guys, McMo64 here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, I will be going over why I think Rocket League will blow up in 2020. And there will also be a couple of small roster changes that I'll be going over at the end of the video. So let's get right into it. First off, I'd like to say Happy New Year to everyone. Let's start off with this eSports chart. It shows the viewership comparison for RLCS World Championships, and this past RLCS Season 8 has peaked at 280,495 viewers concurrent during the finals, which is 74,000 higher than the previous with Season 3. I think Rocket League in general is just popping off and growing at a very fast rate, and we can see that in YouTubers like Waitin Pilkin, who has grown 20,000 subscribers within the last few weeks, and he totally deserves it. And there's this other thing that's been going on within the Rocket League community and now outside of the Rocket League community called Dog with Hat Gang. And we can see there are over 500 dogs and hats, a lot of them made by this man on Twitter, CR1MS1C, and he's just done an awesome job helping us out. Started by Spuda, obviously, and it's amazing to see all of these people like Keemstar, Dakotas, and even Scissors who made profile pictures for Dog with Hat Gang, and FaZe Clan even did it. And as I'm showing on screen right now, we can see there are so many esports organizations who have gone along with this meme, even orgs that don't have Rocket League teams, so maybe we'll see them coming into the community in the near future. I think this is really one of the first times that the Rocket League community has created something that has spread so far and made a large impact on the esports and gaming community. And we can also see there was this video. Flume tweeted about it, and it came up on a lot of people's recommended on YouTube, and I did see it before it was tweeted out by Flume. I saw it when it was at like 50k views, and Flume saw it when it was at 80 and 111k. And this is just like a random goalkeepers watching Rocket League pro saves. So it's related to Rocket League, but it's not like a Rocket League content creator. And it has popped off. Like now, if you look at it, it has over 300,000 views, 341k, and that's just amazing to see how Rocket League is growing with things like the item shop, which have come out this year, and Epic Games' acquisition of Psyonix. I think Rocket League is set up for success, and also Rocket League is one of the two games exclusively sponsored for the Intel World Open 500K next year for the Olympics. I think with all of these things, Rocket League will definitely grow, and it will definitely become a tier 2 esport, if not tier 1, because Rocket League is the easiest video game to understand. It's the closest mainstream esport to an actual sport, and it's very easy for non-players to understand what's going on. There is a very high skill ceiling, but the bar is set very low to understand everything. One thing I think that could help Rocket League really push over the peak of this and get huge is if Epic made it free to play. And we do know that they will be putting it on the Epic Store probably sometime in 2020, and it will be taken off of Steam. So whoever has it on Steam will be able to use it, but they won't be able to purchase it anymore on Steam. But we will see how Epic decides to play it out with Psyonix. I think if it becomes free to play, so many more people will come in just to grow the community. And now into the roster changes. We have a tweet from Dino, who tweeted about his removal from Bull Send, and he has a twit longer. My removal from Bull Send. Just wanted to speak about my removal from Bull Send's roster. This is not to hate on them, I am just stating what happened so it's public. I left some things out to keep respect for them and keep respecting for me. This is still 99% of everything. There is no TLDR, you lazy people. This all started a few weeks back when we had a team talk that in reality didn't do anything besides waste everyone's time because we didn't speak about what we actually needed to talk about. We all just said we were okay with sticking together if we all had our hours up and didn't have low hours, so we were prepared for the upcoming season. Also, alongside that, Com let us know that he had a tryout with a potential team. A few weeks go by, and then RLCS Worlds came around and they announced the new season of RS is really close. And at this time, Stokely's hours in the past 2 weeks were super low, so we had a small talk with him and let him know that he needed to do something about it, or it might end up with us removing him from the roster. He had some stuff going on, so we respect it, obviously, but it still needed to change. Right as Com found out he did not get the spot, I received a message from Com that he wants me to set up scrims with potential thirds in place of Stokely. If it comes down that we need it, I agreed to do so just because roster lock was so soon and wanted to be safe as possible when the time came. So I set up a whole week of scrims with others and with Stokely as well. We start these scrims in the first day. Com sends a message to our group chat talking about how he feels we are treating Stokely with more of a tryout rather than it was his spot and he really wasn't getting a fair enough chance. So he was going to try out thirds with me as well, with him doing the same with Stokely during the same week. Stokely sent a message to the group asking why Com didn't want to stick as a roster, and he felt if we stuck it out as a whole, we could come out stronger as a roster. Com countered that by saying he feels the roster needs something better. It wasn't individual skill, it was more of personalities conflicting between myself and Com personally. Something to add to that is Stokely has a very depressive mentality to him, and when he would just constantly be putting himself down, it wouldn't rub too well together. To end off on this part, I will not lie. To start the season and up until about our FMG series, the fourth series of the season, I was a horrible teammate, and I will be open about that, mostly just in matches. But after that, I feel I changed my whole mentality and look for the greater good of the team. I'm talking about why we can't stick together. He said, to start, mentality issues are definitely a big problem with our team, and mentality is something very hard to just fix. You can't put on a facade to fool those around you into thinking that you've changed, but it goes deeper than that and is far harder to adjust. There is more to that message that is just a piece of it. I then added, I feel it is just one mentality that stacks on top of another and it creates a non-healthy environment. I really do feel I did change as a teammate, and I was told from my teammate Stokely and from an outside party that would sit in on our RLRS matches that I was being a greater and better teammate, but then again, I could be wrong. At the end of the week, they decided to remove me from the Bulls Den roster, but once he said he wanted to try third with Stokely, I knew he was going to side with him over me. If I'm being completely honest, I think he wanted to show Stokely I was okay with kicking him, so Stokely should be okay with kicking me. But I could be wrong about that. I just think that's what went down. I am not happy with the outcome that happened, obviously, but it's business and I don't hate them for it. Ended on good terms. You can't let that one thing hold you back. You have to do what you feel is best. I have known Stokely 4 years and he is my best friend, and I hold nothing against him for removing me. Com and I treated each other more as teammates and not as friends, which is also why I feel a reason it all fell apart. The only thing I am mad about is I will grind a whole offseason and still be removed over someone who just started his grind back up a little over 2 weeks ago. I also feel I played a very vital role in the squad that won't be very easily replaceable. Nonetheless, a very sucky way to end the year, but I will be back better for next season. To end this, I thank them for being such great teammates. As my very first team to make it to RLRS, it was an honor to play alongside you boys, and I will miss you all, and I thank you for the memories we created together. I will be back with a squadron next season to make RLRS once again. I thank you all for supporting me, and don't stop supporting them because of this. They are great people and players, and still deserve to be cheered on. Didn't reread over it. If I messed up, I messed up. And there is a tweet from Stokely saying, and now, the moment you've all been waiting for, introducing the roster of Monkey Business for Rival Series Season 6. Com, Aeon, and Stokely. With sub Dead Sadie. With McLando Twitch as their coach and Alaire Matt as their coach. And you can follow their Twitter, Monkey Business, for updates. This is on December 29th. And if we look on Wikipedia, we can see on December 29th, Dino is removed from the team, while Com, Stokely, and Paco move over to Monkey Business. And we can look on Monkey Business on December 29th. Com, Stokely joined from Bullsend along with Aeon and Sadie as a substitute. So I have no idea where Paco went, because it says Paco went over to Monkey Business, but he is not listed here. Oh, yes he is. It's down here. There he is. Also, before we go, a quick announcement about RLCS Season 9. On December 20th, Rocket League eSports tweeted, Season 9 of the RLCS is coming up fast. If you want to get the lowdown on qualifiers, league play dates, and how to get signed up, check out our primer below. And we can look here, say RLCS Season 9 primer. They say start your engines and put up the pedal to the metal, because Rocket League Championship Series is about to hit the pitch for its 9th season. This time around, we'll be hitting the boost and diving into competitive Rocket League earlier than ever before. There's a lot to go over, so let's dive right into it. Quick off the line. Season 9 will be starting earlier than ever before, with the first Intel World Open live event happening in June. We wanted to schedule everything accordingly so that players have a chance to be well prepared for both competitions. We'll have more specific dates on the IWO in 2020. Here are the open qualifier dates for Season 9. North America has January 18th, 20th, 22nd, and 25th, while Europe has January 19th, 21st, 23rd, and 26th. Following the conclusion of the open qualifiers, the Rival Series play-ins will be held February 1st and 2nd. These will decide which teams fill the open spots in the Rival Series. In addition, RLCS Season 9 League Play begins on February 1st, and Rival Series League Play begins on February 7th. New year, big changes. This also ties into why I think Rocket League will blow up in the next year. The RLCS is growing. Starting in Season 9, the RLCS will now have 10 teams in the league as opposed to 8 in previous seasons. It's a big move for the RLCS that will help bring more of the top teams into Rocket League's featured league. In order to support this change, league play will now span 8 weeks. This is up from the 5 weeks of league play from past seasons. League play will still be in a single round-robin format, but will now feature more matches due to the addition of new teams. The 8-week league play will also extend to the Rival Series, which was expanded to 10 teams in Season 8. As the RLCS expands in Season 9, that brings with it the aforementioned changes to the schedule. Check out the full RLCS and Rival Series schedule below. So RLCS league play spans from February 1st to March 22nd, with the regional championships being March 28th and 29th, while in the Rival Series, league play is from February 7th to March 27th, and the promotion tournament is April 11th and 12th. They say, signups. In case you missed the announcement during the Season 8 World Championship, signups are now live for Season 9. You can register here for Season 9 of the RLCS. Don't miss your chance to qualify and see if you've got what it takes to play against some of the top teams in your region. Signups are open to both North American and European residents and are subject to the Season 9 rule set, which can be found here. Stay locked in. This is just the start for Season 9. We plan to roll out content, articles, and much more as the season progresses. Make sure to check back often and follow RL Esports on Twitter to keep up with everything Rocket League Esports. We're excited to kick off Season 9, and we hope to see you on game day. Alright guys, that's all the news I have for you. Next time I see you, we will be in 2020. Happy New Year. If you're not subscribed, please do hit that button for me. And if you are subscribed, hit the bell so you can get notifications every time I post a new video. Comment down below what you are most excited for in the year 2020. That's all for now. I will see you guys in the next one.